Children, today we are going to discuss about the numericals from chapter 3C, laws of motion. So the first numerical is a body of mass 5 kg is moving with velocity 2 meter per second. Calculate its linear momentum. So here we are given a body which is of mass. So I have written given mass 5 kg and then it is written that it is moving with a velocity 2 meter per second. So given mass 5 kg and velocity 2 meter per second, what is the linear momentum? Linear momentum we denoted by the symbol P, which is equals to m into v. So put the value for m, put the value for v, multiply and you will get this answer. Answer is 10 kg meter per second. Clear? The next question, see. The linear momentum of a ball of mass 50 gram is 0.5 kg meter per second. Find its velocity. So here the linear momentum is this one and mass is given as 50 gram. Notice that here 50 gram is CGS. It is a CGS unit. So you have to convert it to kg and then you have to find the velocity. We know that P is equals to mv. Okay, so P value is given, m value is given, it is converted. Next is, we know that P is equals to mv, so V is equals to P by m. Okay, V is equals to P by m. So put the value for P, put the value for m. Denominator's denominator will go to the numerator. Okay, after that you will get this value, 10 meter per second. Clear? Just know the formula, know the given, substitute the formula, substitute the values in the given into the formula and then calculate and find the answer. Clear? With the unit you must write V is equals to 10 meter per second. Question number 3. A force of 15 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. A force of 15 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. Calculate the acceleration produced. So force is given 15 Newton, mass is given 2 kg. So what will be the acceleration? You know the formula, F is equals to ma, right? So if F is given 15 Newton, m is given 2 kg, what will be A equals to? A is equals to F by m. From where did we get this expression? We know that F is equal to m into A. So if F is equals to ma, A will be equals to F by m. Clear? So you have 15 by 2. Everything is in SI units, so no problem. After that you just have to divide it and you'll get this answer, acceleration answer to be 7.5 meter per second square. Clear? Next we have question number 4 here. A force of 10 Newton acts on a body of mass 5 kg. So it looks similar to the question number 3. Force value is given, mass value is given. The only thing is numbers are different. Find the acceleration produced. So same way you are going to do it. Force value is given as 10 Newton, mass value is given as 5 kg, so acceleration will be F by m, because we know F is equals to ma, so A will be equals to F by m. Okay, F by m, which is equals to 10 by 5, which is equals to 2 meter per second square. So acceleration value is 2 meter per second square. Clear? Now we are moving to question number 5. Calculate the magnitude of force which when applied on a body of mass 0.5 kg produces an acceleration of 5 meter per second square. So here acceleration value is given and mass value is given. We have to find force. Calculate the magnitude of force. That means how much force is applied when and applied on the body of 0.5 kg when acceleration of 5 meter per second square is produced. So same formula we are going to use, children, that is F is equals to ma, but here we have to find out what? We have to find out the force. So directly we can find out, no need to rearrange the formula, just you write the value for m, you write the value for A, then you substitute it. As both the values are in SI units, so no need to change or convert. Directly we can substitute it and find the answer. Clear? Next is question number 6. A force of 10 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg for 3 seconds initially at rest. So on a body of which is of mass 2 kg, a force is acting. How much force? 10 Newton force. And for how much time? 3 seconds, and this body is initially at rest. But apply the after the force is applied, the velocity which is acquired by the body we have to find out, and what is the change in the momentum of the body that we need to find out. Clear? So how we are going to do that? Force is given, mass is given, time is given. So from this formula, F is equals to ma. Now initially it is at rest, that's why u is given as 0. Okay, so acceleration, from there we can find out acceleration formula, because we actually have to find out the velocity acquired, and in order to find out velocity acquired we need to know the formula value of a. Okay, because v is equals to u plus at, we can use this equation of motion. So from F and m we can find out the value of a. So a is equals to 10 by 2. Okay, from the given data you can see that f and m value is given. So a's value we can find out, it is finally 5 meter per second square. Clear? After that put the value there, and for how much seconds it is? 3 seconds. So as it is 3 seconds, so put the value here, 3 seconds. V is equals to 15 meter per second. 0 plus 5 3s are 15, no? So 0 plus 15 is 15 meter per second. Clear? Next is change in momentum. Okay, so what is the change in momentum? Change in momentum is m into delta v. Okay, it is not just momentum, it is change in momentum. So m delta v is m into v minus u. So what is v? 15. What is u? 0. What is m? 2. So 2 into 15 will be 30 kg meter per second. Clear? Next we go to question number 7. A force acts for 10 seconds on a stationary body of mass 100 kg, after which the force ceases to act. That means this force is acting for how much time? 10 seconds on a body which is at rest. Stationary body means a body which is at rest, and this body is of mass 100 kg. Okay, after that the force ceases to act, means it has stopped. The body moves through a distance 100 meter in the next 5 seconds. Okay, calculate the velocity acquired by the body, because the force is just applied and it is left. It is not a continuous force. It acts for 10 seconds and after that it ceases to act. But after it is applied for 10 seconds, what happened? The body started moving for 100 meter at the end and in the next 5 seconds. So we have to find out with what velocity it moved. So what is the velocity acquired by the body? And next is the acceleration produced by this force. Okay, and what is the magnitude of the force? So let us do that. From the given data, distance travelled is 100 meter, time taken is 5 seconds. So what will be my v? We know that velocity is equals to distance by time. So 100 by 5, and the answer is 20 meter per second. Why did we use this? Because it was a constant force. Okay, it was acting for 10 seconds. Constant force was acting for 10 seconds. Okay, and the velocity acquired here, we have to find it by this method, because it's a constant force, 20 meter per second. Okay, now after that we have to find out the acceleration produced in the body. Now how we are going to find out the acceleration produced in the body? As it is initially at rest, so u is equals to 0. Okay, and for 10 seconds the force was acting for 10 seconds. So we after that, that's why t is equals to 10 seconds and v is equals to 20 meter per second, because just now we have found it to be 20 meter per second. Okay, so 1 minute. Can you see here that here also we had time, but here we have put 5 seconds and not 10 seconds. Why? Because for the first 10 seconds when the force was applied, there was no movement. It was at rest. But after that only it started moving, correct? So after that, when the force stopped, then the body started moving. So t is equals to 10 seconds. Okay, v is equals to 20 meter per second. Now v is equals to u plus at. So put v to be 20, u to be 0, a we have to find out from this equation, or directly you can use v minus u by t. as a. You will get the same answer. Okay, so 0 plus a we don't know, so a into 10, 20 is equals to 10a, so a is equals to 20 by 10, which is 2 meter per second square. Clear? The third is magnitude of force. So what is magnitude of force? We know the value of m, we know the value, we just found out the value of a, so m into a, 100 into 2 is 200 Newton. Clear? Now we go to question number 8. Here we are given a figure 3.11 and it shows the velocity time graph of a particle. Okay, and this particle is of mass 100 gram. It is moving in a straight line. You have to calculate the force acting on the particle. Clear? So now from this graph, what you can see? You can see that it is having a like a uniform, at a uniform rate. You have a line inclined to time axis. That means, see, at it is uniformly increasing, no, you can see. So therefore here if you see, we have to find out the force. Okay, we have velocity axis and we have time axis, correct? So when velocity is 20 meter per second, that time the corresponding time is 5 seconds. When velocity is 0, that time is 0. Okay, so therefore if you see the graph, you can find out that the initial velocity is 0 and final velocity is 20. Similarly, initial time is 0 and final time is 5. So what will be my acceleration? We know that this type of VT graph, the slope of VT graph will give me what? Slope of VT graph will give me acceleration. Okay, so acceleration is equals to V minus U divided by T. So what is my V here? My final velocity 20, and U here is 0 divided by T is 5. So if you see velocity, which we found it, the final velocity is 20. Okay, the total time taken is 5. Initial velocity is 0. Clear? So A is equals to final minus initial velocity divided by final time minus initial time, that is 5 minus 0 will be 5. Okay, so 20 divided by 5 is 4 meter per second square. Clear? Next we have to find out from this question what is the force. So m value is given 100 grams, that we have to convert it to kg. Okay, and a value is given here. Now we have found it to be 4 meter per second square. So we know that force is equals to F equals to ma. Force F is ma, so substitute the value for m and a, multiply it, and you will find the answer. Okay, after you calculate, you will get it to be 0.4 Newton. Clear? Our question number 9 is, a force causes an acceleration of 10 meter per second square. So that is my a value in a body of mass 500 gram. Okay, so mass value is given as 500 grams. You can see that it is a CGS unit. You have to convert it to SI unit. Okay, so it will be 0.5 kg. What acceleration will be caused by the same force in a body of mass 5 kg? Okay, so they are applying a force on a body of mass 500 grams and it produces an acceleration of 10 meter per second square. That force we have to find out first. After that, that force value we will put it in another acceleration formula, same type, okay, and where your mass will be different. So that you can find out what acceleration is produced when you are applying the same force in the case 1. So what is my case 1 here? Case 1 is when the acceleration is 10 meter per second square and my mass is 500 grams, that is 0.5 kg. So in the case 1, the force will be 5 Newton. So F is equals to ma. So m1 is 0.5, 0.5 into 10. Okay, this is the value. You will get 5 Newton. So if the same force is applied on another body of mass 5 kg, what will be my acceleration? That is the question. So A2 will be same formula, F by m2 this time. So m2 is 5 by 5 will be 1. So my answer will be 1 meter per second square. Clear? Question number 10. A cricket ball of mass 150 gram moving at a speed of 25 meter per second is brought to rest by a player in 0.03 seconds. Okay, so you have a cricket ball and its mass is 150 grams. It is moving at a speed of 25 meter per second. Okay, so this is its speed, initial velocity, and then it is brought to rest. So final velocity, how much it will be? 0. Initial velocity is 25 meter per second, final velocity is 0, and in how much time? 0.03 seconds. So find the average force applied by the player. So we have to find out F. Clear? We have to find out F. So in order to find out F, we know F requires M and A. Okay, so M is given, we have to find out A. And how we can find out A? By finding V minus U by T. So this is U, this is V, so V minus U by T. Let's do this. You can see mass value is given, U value is given V, it is brought to rest. Time value is 0.03 seconds. So first we will find out the acceleration, because our final thing that we have to find out is force. Okay, what is the average force applied? So V is equals to U plus AT means A is equals to V minus U by T. What is the value of V? 0, because it is brought to rest. Minus U value is 25 meter per second divided by T, 0.03. So can it be written as 3 by 100? Yes. So minus 25 by 3 by 100, and denominator will go to the numerator. So finally you got it to be minus 2500 by 3. Okay. So 2500 divided by 3 meter per second square. Clear? Next one is we have to find out the, here we did not calculate, so here we will calculate it together. We have to find out the force. Force is equals to MA. Now it was 150 grams or 0.15 kg into acceleration value is put here. Okay, after that 0.15 can be written as 15 by 100 into 2500 by 3. So this 3 and this 15 will cancel by 5. This 0 and this 0 will cancel. So 25 5s are 125, and that is my answer. So F is equals to 125 Newton. Clear? Now we shall discuss question number 11. A force acts for 0.1 seconds on a body of mass 2.0 kg initially at rest. Okay, so this is the time given, this is the mass given, and this is initially at rest. So my U will be 0. Clear? The force is then withdrawn and the body moves with a velocity of 2 meter per second. So this is my final velocity after the force is withdrawn. It's like a push, correct? So just they have pushed and it is withdrawn, the force is withdrawn. So when it is pushed, after the force is applied, the body started moving with a velocity of 2 meter per second. We have to find out what is the magnitude of force. Clear? So let's do it. Time given is 0.1 seconds. Mass is 2 kg. Initial velocity is 0. After the force is applied, it started moving with velocity 2 meter per second. So acceleration produced. We have to find out the force. Okay, find the magnitude of force. So for that we have mass value, we don't have acceleration value. We have to find out A. Then only we can substitute the value of A in the formula of F. Okay, so A is equals to V minus U by T. So V minus U by T. 2 divided by 0.1 means what? 2 divided by 1 by 10. 0.1 is 1 by 10. So denominator will go to the numerator. So 2 into 10 will make 20 meter per second square. Clear? This is the value for acceleration. So unit is meter per second square. Now if you put this value in A, F formula, that is F is equals to MA, put this value in A, 2 into 20, it will be 40 Newton. Clear? So we have found out the force, the magnitude of force. Let's do question number 12. Question number 12. A body of mass 500 grams initially at rest is acted upon by a force which causes it to move a distance of 4 meters in 2 seconds. Calculate the force applied. Same thing, here you are applying a force, okay, and we have to calculate that force. And that body on which it is applying the force, first it was at rest, okay, and it is of mass 500 grams. After after the force is applied, it moved for 4 meter in 2 seconds. Okay, it has moved a distance of 4 meter in 2 seconds. So what will be my force applied?